Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kandie Ma. Welcome to another episode of Quoted. If this is your first time here, this is where I pick random quotes and get into it on this channel. And to my real ones, hey, thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. So let's talk about it, okay? So the quote of the day is, forgiving someone doesn't mean that you grant access as well. Forgiving someone does not mean you grant access as well. And what that means to me is, a lot of times we forgive people, they've done us wrong, they've crossed boundaries that we have set, and we forgive them. And what happens when we forgive them? For a lot of people, we start over with a clean slate with this person or these people, right? And then they do it again. And you're like, wait a minute. Then you forgive, and then, everything goes on as if nothing happened. There's going to come a time when you're going to have certain people that you just are going to have to love from a distance, like from a distance, because they have clearly shown you over and over and over again who they are, over and over and over again, that they don't respect your boundaries. Now, I had something similar happen not too long ago. Two different people, right? So I had to make a decision. And I had to say, all right, here we go again. And this can be friends, family, lovers, whatever. Doesn't matter. The rules in my head are the same for everybody, okay? But after you do something that wait, let me step back a minute. So I have these levels to it, right? If it's something that is a clear boundary, like something that I'm very serious about, and you just take it upon yourself to keep ignoring that boundary. Oh, my nose is itching. Keep ignoring that boundary, and you just keep doing whatever you want to do. That shows me that you don't respect me or my boundaries. So I always feel every relationship is based upon respect. I don't care what type of relationship it is. If there's no respect is like the foundation for me. Okay. So I learned that I forgive you, but I'm gonna have to leave you alone. You have that category. And then you have the, I forgive you, but I'm gonna deal with you here and there. I'm gonna deal with you only when it's necessary. You know what I mean? It's like, for me, that's how it is for me. I don't have like this gray, fuzzy area. No. Once you show me who you are over and over again, that's it. Now, some people, they don't even go that far. You got to show yourself once, and they're like, I'm like, people make mistakes. People don't realize sometimes. But don't fool yourself in thinking that someone that's done the same thing over and over again doesn't realize what he or she is doing. Oh, they know. They know. People, this is, oh gosh, this should be another quote, but you will learn to stop making excuses for people's behavior, even your own, right? You got to check yourself sometimes. I don't make excuses for people anymore. You know how say you're in a relationship, right? And you're like, oh, she didn't call me. She must be busy. She's probably tied up at work. As a man, you're making all these excuses. Women do it. We do that more than anybody. It's, oh, he's busy. Oh, he probably sleep. And then you find out this person ain't sleep. This person's actually out having a good time. This person just neglected to call you like he said he would, or she said she would. You know what I'm saying? We gotta set boundaries. We gotta understand that saying I forgive you doesn't mean, okay, we're good. Let's just kick it. No, doesn't mean that. We have to. We have to stand our ground on some things. And sometimes you'll lose relationships over that. Oh well. Oh well. The right people will respect you. There are some people that I never had an issue with. You know what I mean? I have some girlfriends, we don't agree on everything, but we have a mutual respect, and we just know each other well enough to know, like, that won't fly with her. That ain't gonna fly with her. Oh, she don't go for that. Like, we just know. You know what I'm saying? And though we're very different, we respect one another's boundaries. Okay? We don't do something that we know intentionally. We don't intentionally do something that we know the other person has asked us not to do or expressed that they strongly don't like. I'm not talking about little stuff. I'm talking about big stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, things that you know just goes against a person's grain. Like, and the person keeps doing it. That's like if somebody, I'll never understand. One thing that I'm like totally against, if you're in a relationship and the cheating, like, I just, once that happens, I know some people, and you can go in the comments, some people can forgive and just move on like it never happened. I'm just not one of those people. I cannot. I'm different now. You're different. You're a different person to me. The relationship is different. You'll never get the same me again. Okay, that's a strict boundary. You'll never get the same me again. So do you want to continue with this new me? You probably don't want to continue with this new me, because this new me is not going to be trusting of you. This new me is not going to believe anything you say for the most part. So since I know I'm like that, I feel like it's best to just move on, because I'm never going to revert back to the old me. And again, I can forgive you, but you won't have that same access to me ever again. That's how I am. I don't know how you guys are, but that's how I am. If you, some people, it's about someone dragging your name through the mud, lying to other people about you. You'll find out years later that this person isn't talking to you because this person lied to this person about you. And it's sad. Like, I like to make my own decisions and my own judgments. You know what I'm saying? I rarely go off of what somebody said about somebody else and then roll with that. You know what I'm saying? I like to know for myself. But you will see years later, you'll be like, I don't know why so-and-so just not, what is that here? So-and-so is not talking to me or not responding to me the same way. And you've done nothing wrong. You've been the same person that you've always been, and you always had a great relationship with this person. And you realize, like, that's odd. But years later, sometimes it's not even a person telling you. God reveals things to me in different ways. And you'll be like, wow. But the person that stops talking to you or starts acting funny with you actually ends up feeling silly because it was all based upon a lie. Just a lie. People will do that. I'm just giving you random scenarios. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you gotta really start seeing people for who they showing you they are, not who you want them to be, not what their potential is. You can have someone that says, oh, well, I would never hurt you again, or whatever. Say the person cheated on you. Well, since we're using that, we'll continue to use that, right? Say the person cheated on you. I would never do that to you again. Some people will transfer that negative behavior to something else negative. And because they're not doing that old behavior, they think they get a pass on the new BS. Okay? No. Because somebody like me, you already got one foot out the door with me, sir. So anything else is just gonna topple over. So I think it's great to forgive people, to just let that burden off of yourself. But at the same time, it's also good to restrict access to you if you see that this is a pattern, that this person may have a personality disorder that doesn't work with your personality, where you know every time this person is involved, there's always something. Anytime I deal with this person, there's always something. Always. There are people like that where there's always something. They just can't, you just can't have a smooth ride with them. You can't have a smooth love relationship, friendship, family relationship. It's always something, and you don't have to live like that. That's in my opinion. You do not have to live like that. You do not have to keep being the victim, because after a while you got to stop playing victim, right? You got to say, knew this person was like this. I keep allowing them to do this to me, and only you can put a stop to it. So yes, let's forgive people. Let's forgive people, but let's put people in the right category, okay? I forgive you, but I ain't messing with you no more. I forgive you, but you'll never get that type of access to me again. That's how I roll, and it's a great balance for my life. It gives you great peace. Trust me, there's great peace that comes from that. It's like using your discernment, okay? Using your discernment. Even if you're and I always bring up, even if you're at a job and they keep screwing you over, at some point you're gonna have to pick up, put the resume out there, and move on. If they keep showing you that they don't value you, and they apologize, oh, we're so sorry, this person, I just had more qualifications from the outside. You know how jobs do that. They have plenty of qualified people in-house, and then they always tell you they got to go outside to get someone, and all these reasons, and then they get in there and that person sucks. They don't know the job like you do, and they're coming to you for help. I've seen all types of things, okay? How many times is the job going to apologize? And some employers, they'll do that to you more than once. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be like, wait a minute. That whole apology conversation they had and trying to make me feel good last year ain't gonna work for me this year. You know what I'm saying? So access denied to me, I'm posting my resume, okay? So just be mindful of that. Because you forgive, that does not automatically mean you need to give people full access to you in that area or any area of your life where they keep doing things that hurt you, betray you, shows that there's no loyalty there. Partner, I forgive you. Have a good life. Let somebody else deal with that. You don't have to deal with that. There's nothing in life that says you have to deal with that. And I don't. Let me tell y'all that right now. I don't deal with it. I have learned. I have lived. Mama has lived. It's a new day in the neighborhood. Things have changed. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. You can forgive, but just know you have the right to forgive and move forward and never look back. You have the right to forgive and try to mend the pieces. You have the right to forgive and try to make it work again. That's your prerogative. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very forgiving person, but there's this point where it's just like, it's like something in my brain. It's like, one more time. And the one more time, I'm not going to have the long conversation with you. You're going to feel the distance. You're going to know that your access has been denied to me. Okay. You're just going to know. You're just going to know. That's just how it's going to go down. All right, y'all. So that was quoted for this episode. Make sure you subscribe, get in the comments, and let me know about your similar experiences. And until my next video, peace.